Hi everyone, welcome back to my live video. I don't know what is motivating me on this live today, but yes, we are back for the second time today. My name is Uche, I'm a registered nurse, and in today's video, I'm just going to share with you the advantages I enjoyed or the advantages of being pregnant in the UK. Let me know if it's worth it. The first one is that you're going to be assigned a personal midwife. A personal midwife will be allocated to you. So once you sign up or once you fill a form or once you inform the hospital or your GP that you're pregnant, a midwife will be in touch with you and she's going to be your midwife until you deliver and even after you've delivered, she's going to be there. So basically, when I had my first midwife assigned to me, she was actually pregnant at the time. And so she was going on maternity leave. And then I had someone else take over from her. And when I started, I'm like, okay, but it was good because I was already used to the method in Nigeria where once you come up to the hospital, you have other pregnant women who are there with you, and then you do all the singing and the dancing, and you get the health education together. But here, it's going to be on one-on-one basis, and it's just I would say it's patient-centered basically. So that's the first advantage of being pregnant in the UK. The second one is that you don't have to go to the emergency room. If you have any emergency, there's always a triage number to call for immediate care. So once you meet with your midwife, she takes all your health history and your obstetric history and even your family history. And then she will set up an account for you on the app. The app is called the Badger Notes. On that app, you can see your next visits. On that app, you can see the results of your blood tests. You can even see your blood pressure, your heart rate, whatever that has been done for you will be on that app. And on that app as well, you can find help if you need it. You can even see informations on a leaflet that you can read through. Still on the same app, you can see or track your pregnancy week by week. And on that app, if you have any emergency, you feel like your baby's movement is a little bit reduced, you can go on the app, assess yourself, and call the triage number. Instead of going to the emergency, you go straight to meet the midwives and you'll be assessed. The next advantage is that you enjoy dental care from the beginning of your pregnancy till 1 year post delivery. Yes. Everyone knows that dental services are pretty much expensive in the UK. And if you want to go private, you're going to pay a lot of money to do that. And if you're pregnant or you've given birth in the UK, you are entitled to free dental services or free dental care that will be you'll be looked after, whether you want to do filling, whether you want to do root canal, whatever that is required, the dentist is going to do it for you, and it is also covered. The next advantage is every medication prescribed for you is actually free of charge. From when you've been booked saying that you're pregnant till 1 year after your delivery, every medication prescribed for you by your GP is free of charge. Normally, you would have free appointments or free assessment by the doctor, but once you're prescribed the medication, they are usually not free. But if you're pregnant, one of the advantages is that you get free medication. And the next advantage is that all the delivery services rendered, whether giving birth vaginally or giving birth through C-sections, they are free of charge. Um, this is not the case for people who are on visiting visa. This is a case for people who are under work visa and are currently living in the UK and they have a biometric residence permit. These are the advantages, and these are the group of people I'm talking about. And then the next thing that is that you're entitled to paid pregnancy sick leave. So you're entitled to paid pregnancy sick leave at work. Should in case you fall sick and you're unable to go to work and you call in and inform your managers that you're unwell, or probably you have a sick note from your GP and you're off work, you will be paid for the time you're off work. The next advantage is that you have access to the progress of your care. You have access to your appointments. You have access to your blood test results via an app that I already talked about, the Badger Notes. And nearer to the time when you would have your appointments, you will have a notification from that app informing you that your appointment is tomorrow or your appointment is next tomorrow, depending. And still on the Badger Notes app, you can see the name and the contact details for the members of the people in your team or the medical professionals in your team. So on the Badger Notes, you can see the name of your consultant, the name of your midwife. You can see how to reach them in case you have any concerns. So, which I find it's very supportive, because even if you're out of their sight, you're completely not out of their care. So, another advantage is that sometimes your midwife will offer to come and have your antenatal in the comfort of your home. The first time my midwife said, do I mind if she comes to my home for my antenatal care services? It felt a little bit odd for me, because I'm like, come to my home for antenatal care services. And then, yes, I said yes. And then she came. It was basically as though I had visited her in her office. But at this time, I was in my comfort zone, because she came in basically with everything she needed to work. Her test strip for urinalysis. She came in with her stethoscope. She came in with her fetoscope. She came in with her FIG. She did my blood pressure, and every other thing she needs to do was done at the comfort of my home. Another advantage is that post delivery, the midwife is going to visit you 2 or 3 times or more, depending on the need. So once you give birth and you're discharged, you're not being just discharged to go home like that. You would have the midwife within the first 10 days of your delivery checking up on you, and they will still care for you. They would visit you to check your blood pressure, to check your weight, to ask you questions, to educate you, to make sure you're fine. They will also assess your baby, check their weights, do a whole physical examination and record it on their red book. And alongside what they will do for your baby, they will do the hearing tests as well. And then they will check their eyes. Basically, a whole physical examination will be done. And you're not just being discharged to just go into the world and look after your baby like that. The midwives are going to be there for you at least within those first 10 days. If you need any help, question, you can reach out to them, and they will be one message away or one drive away to you. And if you've had a C-section, the midwife will come at a particular day if you've had stitches, to loosen up the stitches, to check that they are healing properly, and also to hear your concerns, which I think is actually very supportive. And then another benefit or another pros of being pregnant in the UK is that a health visitor is going to visit you. The health visitor will educate you and do some assessments on your baby. Part of the health education will be involved with safe sleep, just to reduce sudden infant death syndrome. They'll tell you about immunizations for your baby. They'll tell you that this is their phone number. If you have any questions, reach out to them. And they will do the height, the weight, the head circumference of your baby, and ask you if you have any support, if you have any question, they'll be there for you, which I actually feel it's very supportive as well, because you know you're not alone in the journey, alongside with your family who are there to support you. Well, some people are going to say the disadvantage or the cons of having your birth or being pregnant in the UK is that your child doesn't get the citizenship immediately. I mean, if you've had free health care or you've been looked after and you're currently in the UK as a permanent resident, time will come for that if you intend to stay here for a long time, if you intend to reside here for a long time. Once you have your ILR, or once you become the citizen, your child automatically becomes one. So, which is also a good advantage. If I've missed any other benefits, any other advantage of being pregnant in the UK, you can put that in the comment section and create more awareness. This is the end of my live video. Thank you so much for joining. If you're watching from YouTube, Please subscribe to my channel. Please like and please comment. Support your girl. Bye. See you in my next live video. Thanks for watching and thanks for joining.